Last night, Ben Whittaker stopped Liam Cameron. I say stopped, but what I mean is he pressured Liam into a corner and the ref stopped it. An early stoppage for sure by the hands of ref Howard Foster.
Froch hurt Groves for the first time, had him unsteady and taking flush shots, but still throwing back with hard left hooks. Now that part didn't matter to referee Howard Foster, who seemed to want the night to end right there.
Now hear me out. Here's the facts first. Ben landed a beautiful shot, a lovely crunching shot, a shot that went straight through Liam's chin, and he was definitely rocked. But Liam frequently gets rocked and comes back. His fight with Lyndon Arthur proved that. Fight that Howard Foster actually reffed. Liam is a back and forth type of fighter that likes to pressure and exhaust fighters over a 12-round fight. This was halfway through round 2, so very early in the fight. Ben followed with some tasty shots to the body, but that was it. He pressured him a bit in the corner, Liam blocked most of what was coming at him, and Howard Foster stepped in to stop the fight. I mean, my initial reaction was what the fuck, basically. I don't really know what else to say. First of all, this was only round 2. There was plenty of time to recover, like 8 rounds worth of time. As most of you probably know, there was a big contract dispute in the build-up to this fight, with Liam signing for a 12 round and Ben signing for a 10. This is all resolved by the night of a 10-round fight being agreed, but fuck me, it was an absolute mess. And it weren't a good look for Ben's team.
We've got a contract for the fight to take place on that date, and it's for 12 rounds. Ben Whittaker's got a contract for the same date for 10 rounds. And we've been trying to sort this out since mid-February.
Seeing as he looked fatigued by the end of round 4 in their last fight, and we all know how that one ended. Pretty fitting that WrestleMania was this weekend, by the way. My point is that I'm not even sure that this result worked in Ben's favour at all. It certainly doesn't answer any questions about his cardio over the longer duration of a fight. Normally an early demolition job would do the numbers on socials and hype a fighter's career, but this one just feels marred by what was honestly a poor decision by the ref. See, this is where boxing just feels inconsistent in comparison to other sports, and opens the sport up to questions around corruption. Last week, Howard Foster reffed Joe Joyce's fight with Hrgovic.
Good luck to you both, touch gloves.
A heavyweight fight that went the distance. Juggernaut Joyce took a lot of damage in that fight, and Howard Foster just kind of let it happen. No early stoppage, none of that. A flat-out war that marked the potential end to Joyce's career. Are we saying that letting the fight go after a fighter is cracked is only allowed to happen in the heavyweight division? I mean, think back to 2018, when Tyson Fury got laid out on the canvas in the last round of his fight against Deontay Wilder.
Right hand. Oh, and down he goes! Right hand, left hand! And I don't think he's going to get up! I think it's all over! I think it's over! Is he going to get up? Can he get up?
Out cold with his eyes rolling into the back of his head, the ref counted into his unconscious body, only for him to stand up and land the better shots over the course of the round.
Behind his back. That's counters. Oh, what a left hand.
It's become kind of a thing for Tyson, the ability to be able to stand up after being crunched hard in a fight and win rounds. Think back to the third Wilder fight. Wilder got knocked down in the third, only to ripple Tyson Fury in the fourth.
And Fury, there he gets a left hand. It's a big one for
And I mean ripple. Tyson came back from that and became the first guy to knock Wilder out with one shot. But there is more. Look at his fight against Usyk. How he was rolling all over the ring in that 9th round. Around that one round of the year at the Ring Awards. He survived, and yes, he didn't win the fight, but he still looked active, and it went to a split decision. Then there was also the Dubois versus Joshua fight last year, where Joshua got flatlined with an overhand in the first. Over the course of that fight, he got cracked plenty of times, only for the ref to let it play out. Many could argue that the fight could have been stopped earlier, but he did almost KO Dubois in the build-up before that final knockout punch landed.
He hasn't got his head back together since an opening round, but he lands a big right hand here, and Joshua now maybe can step on. A big right hand again. Dubois somehow manages to take it.
He was allowed to have his roll of the dice moment.
If there's a bit of a lull, in behind that double jump, bring it up, roll the dice, he'll double another right hand, lift it, yeah? Roll the dice.
Roll that dice, innit?
Compare all of these situations to last night, and it just seems like absolute madness that Whittaker's shot on Cameron earned the stoppage. It makes you wonder what sort of conversations happened in the dressing room before the fight. In the UFC, last week, Paddy TKO'd Michael Chandler viciously on the ground with 12-9 elbows. In the aftermath, he posted a blog showcasing his experience across the evening. In it, he posted a conversation he had with the ref before the fight, and the difference is just stark.
You guys are going to decide to stop it.
Definitely.
You know, so I'm not going to stop anything way too quick. So.
Now I get it. It's a bit of a weird comparison. Different sports, different commissions obviously, different environment completely, but it's stuck in the memory just because of how tame last night's stoppage was. What conversations happened backstage with Howard Foster in the build-up to this fight? Did he just say, look, If you get rocked, it's over. It's just fucking confusing, man. I don't get it. Are we isolating fighters getting rocked to just the heaviest division now? It makes no sense. What makes this more odd is the fact that Howard has actually refereed a Liam Cameron fight before, the Lyndon Arthur fight. Liam also got cracked at the end of the second and dropped, only to come back with his own firepower in the third. This situation just reeks. I'm not sure what it reeks of, but it just stinks. Corruption maybe, incompetence more likely. What's more frustrating is I actually think this fight is really important for British boxing. I mean, every fight that takes place on our soil is important, but this one wasn't a Riyadh event. It had legit hype and conversations happening around it regarding two non-champions. Ben is a bit of a social media star who is attracting a lot of attention. Even my MMA buddies know who Ben Whittaker is, and it just sucks for questions surrounding his legitimacy to go unanswered. I mean, I'm actually kind of pissed, I'm not gonna lie. I want to know how Ben does over more rounds. Burning the energy trying to finish Liam, who in my opinion wasn't really finished, just does nothing for either fighter. It doesn't show us what Ben can do if he can't get a guy out of there early. It doesn't show us how he performs in them deep rounds. And it doesn't show us what Liam can do either. I mean, the one thing that does kind of put a stamp on it is Liam's reaction after the fight.
Inside, did you think, Howard, that was too early?
Just happened, the fight happened too fast. It were crazy. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, that's Ben's night, let him have his night, and I don't want to take no away from him.
Honestly, pretty weird considering the build-up. Seems like he was just happy to be there and have the crowd support, and ultimately knew his level. He did apparently say to Ben that no one has ever hit him like that, which I guess is something. What happens with these fighters next, we'll have to see. But one thing is for sure, boxing needs some consistency with these referee performances.